In today's video, I am going to be grading every current champion's title reign so far. What have they done as a champion so far? This is going to be based around like 3 different topics. One being the feeling I get when they have a fight announced or upcoming. That build up to the fight. Am I excited? 2, their fight style. Do I enjoy watching this person fight? I'm going to tell you right now, the UFC is trending in the wrong direction when it comes to fight style. 3, what have they done as a champion? Have they been active? Have they been good for the division? Or have they just been holding it up and kind of slowing things down? At any point during this video, if you disagree, comment down below and explain why. We're going to start off with somebody to set the tone. Let me set the tone. Magomed Ankalaev. F. What has Magomed Ankalaev done for the division, for the sport, since he beat Alex Pereira and became champ? Go ahead. Tell me. Please tell me. This guy has done nothing. I have not seen his name anywhere. And the people who were happy when he beat Alex Pereira, you just don't enjoy the sport. You don't love MMA. That's as simple as that. Alex Pereira, if you can hear me, Alex Pereira, please save us, Alex Pereira. I'm not sure I've ever wanted a champion to lose his next fight as bad as I want Magomed Ankalaev to lose to Alex Pereira on October 4th. I need it. I need it. F. I had to get that out there. I'm sorry, I've been holding that in. I don't like him. I don't like him as a champion. I've been itching to get that out. Moving on. I'm going to get rid. I was biased there. Let's move on. Tom Aspinall. Now, Tom hasn't really interned champ. I don't know how exactly to gauge it. He's now obviously the champ. He's getting ready to fight Cyril Gane. I'm going to put him at B. It's been all right, his past few fights. This isn't really Tom Aspinall's fault at all. Like, what feeling do I get when it's a build-up to a Tom Aspinall fight? I feel like Tom's going to win fairly easily, and it doesn't matter. The heavyweight division is terrible, and I don't really know if I can blame Tom Aspinall for that. But because of that, I don't get that excited. His fight style, that's what has him here at B. He's got a fun fight style. He gets finishes. He almost gets them too fast. Like, it's almost like a Topuria thing where we're going to see him for like a minute and a half, and that's it. Hopefully, he becomes a super active champion and just beats up all the heavyweights. Tom Aspinall, B. Middle of the road. Merab. Now, I said I was done with the bias stuff. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a huge Merab guy. I'm just going to put it out there now before I even put this on the list. Not a huge Merab guy. C. Listen. Before you go to the comments and rage, just hear me out for a minute. What feeling do I get when we have a build up to a Merab fight? I feel like I'm going to watch 25 minutes of knees to the thigh and holding against the cage. That's how I feel. Sue me! That's how I feel about it. Merab is at C because of his fight style. I want to make that clear. If you're a UFC champion and you go into a fight and it doesn't feel like there's any real chance of you getting a finish, I have an issue with your fight style. That's just not the brand of fighting that I like. To each their own. Obviously, Merab got a finish over Sean O'Malley. That was a 1 in 15 fights. He gets a submission. He's boring. It's as simple as that. He's boring. And it sucks because Merab's kind of a fun personality outside of the octagon. As much as I've raged while watching Merab fights, I kind of do like him outside of the octagon. He's a little bit of a psychopath and a crazy person. But then if I factor in what he's done as a champion, he's kind of dominated. And I don't think anybody's going to beat Merab. Maybe C's wrong. Maybe C's not the right spot. He's done a lot as a champion. His fight style, man, it's so boring. Should Merab be at B? All right, look. I know I'm going to get some hate in the comments for this. I'm going to put him at B behind Tom Aspinall. Because of his fight style, I don't get excited to watch his fights. I don't. Corey Sandhagen versus Merab. Is anybody excited to watch that? Dude, I'm going to put him back at C. Is anybody excited to watch that? They're not. But I'll put it at B just because that's disgusting. Nobody's excited to watch Merab fight. It's as simple as that. Pantoja. Flyweight champion. He's been on a good run. Fun finishes. The Joshua Van fight is going to be fun. I think people are kind of sleeping on Joshua Van. I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm going to put Pantoja A. Now, he does kind of suffer from not quite what heavyweight is, but he doesn't have a lot of good challengers similar to Tom Aspinall. He's been active. His fights are fun. He's all gas, no breaks. He wants to hurt you. If Tom Aspinall could get as many defenses as Pantoja, he would be right here next to Pantoja. I think Pantoja is an underrated champion. Pantoja, A, highest person on the list so far. Next up, Ilia Topuria. Now, I love watching Ilia Topuria fight. I get the feeling. He's almost so good that I don't get the feeling of excitement and like I'm nervous for the fight for some reason. Like the Charles Oliveira fight, we all knew what was going to happen there. And if you didn't, you were kind of coping and just hoping that Oliveira survived somehow. But my issue with Ilia Topuria comes in the what has he done as a champion? He's a 2-division champ. Obviously, that's great. These are my complaints. 1, he has not cleared out the division. He didn't clear out 145. Say what you want. I'm not even mad about him moving up, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you he cleared out the division. He didn't. 2, this guy fights once a year. He fights once a year and it lasts 1 minute and 30 seconds. He beat Charles Oliveira in 3 minutes, whatever it was, and now it's going to be a full year before he fights again. Why is he not automatically back in the octagon? Give him somebody, Justin, Armin, Patty. I don't care. I want to see him fight. He's not fighting enough. That's why he's going to be put at A and not S. Islam. Now, Islam currently is not a champion. I know someone's going to comment, well, Islam's not a champion right now. Who check this guy? Who check this guy tier list, brother? But I'm putting Islam Makhachev on here because he is the one and the only S maybe. Possibly. I haven't gotten that far yet. He's an S though. Because this is what we want out of a champion. He fights often. It doesn't matter who it is. He's not complaining. He goes out there. He puts on a fun fight. He gets a finish. It's as simple as that. The build-up is always fun. And now he's the guy with the big target on his back. The Ilia Topuria-Islam Makhachev fight is going to feed generations when it happens. Islam Makhachev, he has the fun fight style. I just wish Merab could be like Islam, dude. Get subs or something. Get finishes. He doesn't do that. Islam does it. He's fun to watch. I get excited when there's a build-up to an Islam fight. Because at this point, it's going to be all super fights. And obviously, as a champion, he dominated 155. Argue with the wall. I know he fought featherweights. That doesn't matter to me. Now, let's move on to who he's going to be fighting next. Jack Della Maddalena. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Now, obviously, Jack hasn't been a champion for very long. He's hard to judge because he didn't have a ton. It's not like he went on an insane run before he became champion. He did, but didn't. Like, he doesn't have a bunch of sick names on his resume. He's got a pretty fun fight style. Obviously, I'm excited for his next fight, but that's because it's Islam Makhachev. If I were to reverse the rules and make his next fight against another guy, I don't know if I'd be all that excited. I think he's like a top of B. He's a B, not a B+, but like an 86% if you were to look at the grading scale. No, he's not. I can't put JDM above Merab. I think C. Although I don't like Bilal, so bottom of B. Bottom of B. I don't like Bilal. He beat Bilal. Shout out to him. But he's kind of teetering here. And if he loses to Islam, I mean, he's off the list. But he could easily be in C tier. Comment down below. Let me know. Do you think he should be in C tier? I mean, it was kind of fun watching him beat up Bilal. I'm going to put him B. No, I'm not. C. C for now. JDM's going to be in C for now. He can move up if he beats Islam. I think he might beat Islam, but that's a story for another day. If you made it this far, take a minute, like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this thing. We're close to 100 subs. Let's do it, man. Sub up. Now, moving on. Khamzat Chimaev. Now, this is where people are going to have a lot of opinions. People are going to have a lot of opinions about Khamzat Chimaev. Obviously, he hasn't done anything as a champion yet. He just won the belt in very boring fashion. I'm going to say this now. Khamzat Chimaev is not a boring fighter. He had one boring fight. Watch any other Khamzat fight. They're fun to watch. But if I go off what he's done as a champion, that's what I have to go off. I'm going to be excited for whoever he fights next just because I like watching Khamzat. He's not A, though. He's not to that level. I think he's higher than Merab. Right here next to Aspinall. His fight style is fun. I know I just ragged on Merab. The knee to the thigh thing, that's a big issue for me. If he continues to do that, this is obviously going to be different. But Khamzat Chimaev, based on all of his fights leading up to this, he hasn't always been the guy that's super boring to watch. So I'm going to trust that he's not going to be like that forever. Khamzat Chimaev, B. High B. Last but not least, I come from a land down under. Volk. Does Volk deserve to be an S? What's my complaint? Well, I like watching Volk fight. Volk fight style, it's all right. His fight style's fine. He's not boring. He just doesn't, I mean, he's not like a, you know what I mean? It's just Volk. What have they done as a champion? Obviously, we know Volk's done everything as a champion. Just won his title back. Yeah, Volk's ass, man. Volk's ass. Let's give respect where respect is due. Volkanovski is an S. Comment down below your thoughts on the tier list. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's build this thing, man. And Magomed Ankalaev will lose to Alex Pereira. He must!